Hi, my name is Evan Zislis. I'm a professional organizer and life strategies consultant based in Aspen, Colorado. I'm the author of the Amazon bestseller ClutterFree Revolution, Simplify Your Stuff, Organize Your Life and Save the World, as well as the new ebook Aphrodisiac, Clearing the Cluttered Path to Epic Love, Great Sex, and Relationships That Last. It's a PDF available for free on my website at ClutterFreeRevolution.com. I'm here to give you another quick tip to jumpstart your new year. Today we're going to be talking about secondhand economies. Now I talk a lot about this in my book, ClutterFree Revolution, and really I think secondhand economies are so good for so many different people. They enable you to take the things that you no longer want, need, or like out of your space and bring them to a location where people are actually shopping for those things. So it's kind of the opposite of a storage unit. If you think about a storage unit, we say, I'm not really sure what to do with this. I don't love it enough to have it in my house, but I don't really want to get rid of it yet. So think what I want to do is I just want to pay a lot of money for it to sit in a big metal box somewhere. And I'll just leave it there indefinitely until I die. Or until I go broke because I've spent all my money storing this thing indefinitely, which is kind of crazy if you ask me. So one of the first things I try to do is convince people to really scrutinize the things that they're not sure about, and if they can decide, yeah, I can probably let this thing go, to get it into the hands as quickly as possible of thrift stores and consignment stores. Now, for those of you who don't know the difference, thrift is you're not getting anything back for this thing. You're really just donating this thing out of the goodness of your heart. It's just good karma. You're philanthropically offering this thing out into the world so that some thrift store can sell it affordably to somebody who might not be able to buy something full retail price, brand new in a store. So that's thrift. You're just donating it, and that's awesome. I really encourage people to donate, especially things for children. I encourage people to donate warm clothes and blankets and sleeping bags and things like that, because there is a tremendous homeless problem in this country. It's an embarrassment to this country, quite frankly, and we need to do every single thing that we can to support those people so that they're not literally freezing to death outdoors in the elements when it's cold outside. And unfortunately, it happens every day in this country, and it's sickening. So what we can do, people think, I can't make a difference, I'm just one person. Well, it's not true, really. You can do a lot just by donating things that people can take advantage of, either free or affordably at a thrift store. So you can donate to a homeless shelter, you can donate to the VA, the local Veterans Association near your home, the Habitat for Humanity Restore, there's churches, there's any number of things that are year-round. It doesn't have to be just around the holidays, and certainly anything that a child could benefit from. Really consider whether or not you need to get some sort of compensation for those things at a consignment store. That said, there are plenty of things that have value that you really could bring to a consignor and collect some value back from this thing. Now, the good thing about a consignment shop is that those consigners have people shopping in their stores for the kinds of things that you're bringing to those stores. So you're infinitely more likely to sell something at a consignment shop than at a garage sale or on Craigslist, eBay. Now, Craigslist and eBay have its place, and there are some really tremendous advantages to using Craigslist and eBay. But for people who just don't have the time and they want to get something out of their space now, a consignment shop is the best option, because they're literally storing that item for you for free until they can sell it, and then they're going to give you 40 or 60% of whatever they're able to sell it for. So if you do that often enough, you're going to be able to actually turn your consignment accounts into a steady source of income generating revenue for you. So I use primarily 3 consignment shops. One is really good for clothes, one is really good for furniture and household items, and the other one is really good for sporting goods. And at any given time, I could walk into any one of those stores and know that I have enough money on my account to be able to purchase virtually anything I wanted in the store without having to pull out any cash. Now, that is pretty cool. If I'm able to use secondhand economies in that way, it enables me to be able to essentially barter for the things that I no longer want for things that I'm able to upgrade for without having to spend any money. In addition, I'm helping to support my local community because some small business owner is now able to be in business and hopefully thrive, employ their employees, and hopefully pay them a decent wage, and be able to provide all of this merchandise and inventory to the entire community at an affordable price. So it's kind of a no-brainer, everybody wins kind of a situation. Again, I really encourage people to donate things philanthropically. In the course of my business, when I go into people's homes, as a professional organizer, I will pick up anything that people want, my clients want thrifted, and deliver them to local thrift stores for free. It's gratis. It's no charge. It's just my way of saying, yeah, I'm happy to deliver this to a thrift store on your behalf, and I don't charge for it. So I really strongly encourage people to think about that. The cover of my book, ClutterFree Revolution, is a picture of an old pair of tennis shoes. And that was really intentional because somebody's looking at those tennis shoes and they're thinking, well, these were cool at one time, but I really just haven't worn them in years. I guarantee you, within walking distance of where you are right now, there is somebody out there that is cold and lonely and hungry and barefoot, and they could probably benefit from any number of things in your home that you could really just, care less about. So let's move those things along. When you're able to, definitely take advantage of that consignment opportunity as a source of income for you so that you don't have to pay out of pocket for things. One other thing I'll say about that is whenever I want to buy something new, and I shop almost exclusively secondhand, thrift and consignment shops for virtually everything that I own, underwear excluded, but just about everything else I buy secondhand. Now, I'm not going to buy something new unless I'm consigning or thrifting at least 2 other things first, and it's usually quite a bit more than that. And that not only does that fund the new purchase, but it makes sure that there's a continuous stream of things going out the back door before I bring new things in the front. So that's just my suggestion to you. This was just another quick tip to get you jump-started for the new year. Again, the website is ClutterFree Revolution, and I'll talk to you on the next video.